Hey there everyone, it's Rachael Merrick from Merrick Makings in Australia. I am so excited to be here and showing off a sneak peek of some of the new SaleABration stamp sets that are coming in January, and this one's called Friendly Seagulls. It is the most adorable set with a couple of images of seagulls and a few other bits and pieces, as well as these great sentiments. As always, I have got the measurements of what to cut and what to score for these double Z folds. So if you want, you can go back and check out the other couple of tutorials that I've already done here on YouTube. They are all slightly different. This one doesn't use a DSP, which is kind of fun because you get to do a lot of ink blending for this one. So it comes together, and this one actually has, instead of one Z panel across the front like a bridge, it's actually got two, and we're putting it at the top and the bottom. And so these are like narrow strips. They're pretty much exactly the same, but they're only 3 centimeters in width. So they're going to create almost like a I don't know how to describe it, but like a frame that we are going to have. So there's sort of like as a frame section when you open it up, you can see that there. So we are going to add coloured cardstock, and I have used peach pie for this one, and we're going to cut all of our panels. So there's 2 side ones, and then there's 4 small ones that fit with all the folding, and these are going to be stamped and inked as well, and they're going to fit exactly on those bridge parts of the card. So what I really loved about this stamp set was how versatile I think it's going to be. There is images of little packets of fries, or chips we call them here in Australia, which you can add in, and I'm going to for this particular card. There's also some fish, some pebbles, some birds in the sky. I think there's some seashells as well, so you can kind of really go to town. But I do really like these sentiments. It's kind of fun. And you will see me here. I am using Versamark, which is one of my favourite techniques to do some of that sort of shadow stamping, but it doesn't actually stand out very much in this one. It's a very subtle effect that you end up with. But of course, the thing that makes these panels, these peach pie panels, stand out the most is this ink blending. So if you haven't done this with an ink blending brush before, I really suggest you get yourself a packet and have a play. My tip is using a packaging sheet that a lot of our stamps or dies come in. Just save those, and that means that your ink doesn't go everywhere. It does stay on that plastic, and it's easier to blend. You don't want to have too much ink on your brush all at once, otherwise you get big clumps of colour. I do love the shadowing effect that this does give, and you can see how quickly that all now comes together. So now that we're going to start assembling, we're going to put all our little embellishments on. I've got a couple of seagulls, and you will see how I cut my sentiments into little strips. So this kind of gives like a cartoon effect to the finished card, and you'll see it all come together in a moment. I am using my paper snips from Stampin Up, super sharp, and you can see me cutting those out there really easily. I have sped the video up, of course, but this is all the fun of it, using all these little images to pop it all together. So I'm just creating a scene with lots of seagulls. I mean, if you're ever by the beach, you know what they're like. There's flocks of them everywhere. And then I'm going to use these little sentiment strips, which you can mix and match what it actually says. The one I've chosen is, "Hey friend, I love you more than French fries." So, and then I've got all the little French fry packets as well. I've used my Stampin' Blends to colour all of these, but I've kept it pretty simple. I've used Smoky Slate and the Peach Pie, and I think I used Daffodil Delight on for the little French fries themselves. So in amongst all of this is just a few older elements as well. So I have used all the new stuff, and I know that this will be something that'll be super popular once it becomes available, and I'm just super glad that I could show you this today. So thanks so much for joining me, everybody. You can see I'm almost done, but I did actually add some extra, which I had almost forgotten about putting this video together. So I'm glad that I didn't finish the video here. Like I was saying, you can grab yourself, if you're living in Australia and you want to order, when you order $100 or more, you can choose a free item, and this is one of the free items. It's just such a cute little stamp set to have on hand as well. So I would really encourage you to save your pennies and be ready for January when the mini catalogue comes out. We of course can't show you what's in the mini catalogue, but we can give you some sneak peeks of some of the products that are available. And here is my finished card, a great double Z fun fold. Make sure you like, follow and share. Goodbye.